Alright, it's early in the morning, about 5:15. Getting ready for this Everesting attempt. Got the full moon up there. Here's the highway. There's a climb, it's called Under the Freeway climb. A real short climb, maybe 1/10 of a mile, and it's at about 8%. So it's going to be a lot different than the other Everestings I've done. This one will be a lot shorter. Tons of repeats. It's 460 repeats, so this is a short climb, a lot of reps. Ready to go. The strategy is I'm gonna do 9 climbs, and then on the 10th one I'm gonna take the 10th one easy, and hopefully that way I can kind of do it 10 at a time. And the main thing is not to think about that 460 number, just keep going. So it's gonna be probably the toughest one I've done so far. Here we go. Doing about 6:45, about what, 45 climbs in, 35 climbs in, and sun's starting to come up. Ready to go. Alright, so about 5 hours in, I got 161 laps so far, a little over 10,000 feet. I felt pretty good for the first about 100 laps or so. I felt really good, like it was basically 100% mental for that one. And then I started getting tired around 1:15 or so. So getting slower, but I still feel pretty good, and just concentrating on 10 laps at a time, and 10,000 feet, about 1/3 of the way there, a little more. So the weather is great. There's no wind at all right now, so good day. Hopefully it keeps on going this way. Alright, it's about 1:45. I am 260 laps in, as you can see from the old school counter there. There's the climb down there under the freeway. There's down that way is Carson City. So kind of in no man's land here. I got 17,000 feet. Still a long way to go. Over halfway, but I don't know. This is the hard part here when you still got a long way to go, but it just seems to take forever at this point. You can't really see the end right now, so you gotta. What I have to do here is try to break it down. The one good thing about doing all these laps is I can kind of break it down. Like right now I got 260, so I can just focus on 300 for a while, and that should keep my mind occupied hopefully, and try not to think about 460 too much. The other good thing is I don't have to carry anything. I've been keeping my water bottles over there on that ledge, and because I don't have to carry anything, so I guess that maybe saves me a few seconds over the whole day. But it's probably not going to be all that fast. I think the last one I did in Nevada, what was it, 8:44? I think that one's probably going to end up being faster, but this is the kind of thing I've tried a few times and I failed at, doing the shorter, a little bit steeper climbs. So I just want to, it's kind of missing from my resume, I guess. This will be my 4th one, and it's time to do something different, I guess. And also, with it being March and the weather's not great in the mornings, it made it real easy. The descents are real short, so I have my clothes all right here real close. I can change, and it's really easy to change and make sure I have the clothes just perfectly right without having to carry a whole lot of extra stuff around all the time. So it's a good one for spring around here, because up on the higher elevations it's really cold. So sun's out. All those people up there, don't know what they're doing, but I'm having a better day, guarantee it. Well, 380 laps in right now, 80 to go. I really feel like shit right now, and I want to quit. But one thing I learned from past Everestings is that, when you feel like you want to quit, just give it one more lap. So laps here are short, so I'll give it at least 5 more, see how we feel. A little while back I had some Let's just say stomach issues and leave it at that. But I haven't been able to eat that much since then, so I kind of just don't feel like great, don't have a lot of energy, legs are dead, but that should be expected at this point anyway. As always, I was hoping to go faster, but it doesn't work out that way, so just do about 5 more, hopefully get back in the groove, and hopefully we can finish this thing. Alright, 25 laps to go. Barring any major problems, I should be able to make it. So, every once in a while, I guess I rise above my own stupidity and do something smart. So if you ever feel like you want to quit, just do a few more, or at least one more climb, and things might turn up for you. Alright, here comes the last lap. 460. The moon came out to play. There it is. Fuck yeah! Alright, here we are, moment of truth. Old school tally counter says 463. Garmin says 30,031, and I got the backup Garmin there, so hope it all sends correctly. Alright, so it's about 9:15. I'm gonna do a few extra laps just to make sure I got it. So that's Everesting number 4 in the bag. It's short, a lot of repeats. This is by far the most difficult one I've done mentally. Maybe physically too, but monitor was pretty tough because I wasn't really properly geared for that one. So the last few climbs were tough. But anyway, it was a great day for it. There wasn't hardly any wind at all. There's a few laps where I had wind, but not much at all. Especially, lately we've had a lot of wind around here, so it's a good day. Yeah, I started out pretty well. The first 100 climbs or so, I was feeling really good. I didn't even feel tired at all towards the end of that. But yeah, after the 100th, well, around 115 laps or so, I started to kind of slow down a little bit. It wasn't too bad, but I started to feel it, and just kind of slowly got slower and slower towards the day. And then, as always on these rides, I kind of reached a point of I guess maximum slowness to where I could kind of sustain that all day and just use that 34 or 32 and be happy it's there. So yeah, around, what was it, I think I had 80 climbs to go, and yeah, I just really felt like crap. I had a stomach issue, and then I wasn't really eating as much as I should have because I didn't feel that great. And yeah, so that's when it happens during every Everest for me. It's I just really wanted to quit. I didn't even know that it was possible that I could actually finish, so I was happy before I came in here. Actually fell asleep for a short period of time, and yeah, like I said, I've always had this moment in Everesting, and I've kind of learned that if you just focus on one more climb, then it'll, for whatever reason, that's just all you need to kind of catch a second wind and keep going. And that actually ended up happening today, so I was really happy for that. And man, these these short climbs, I don't think they really suit me as well as the longer ones, so I'm glad to have this one done. I don't think I'll do another one this year. If I do, I will definitely do a longer climb. Otherwise, it's a good day. I hadn't really planned on this for very long. I just kind of thought of it a few days ago because I had this day off, and my trip to Death Valley didn't go as planned, so just kind of thought, hey, why not? So I was really glad to actually finish it. Until next time.